Hey guys, here it's Emmanuel from Dice Tuga, and today I'm going to finally do the unboxing of Nemesis Lockdown. Already did the unboxing video for my other social networks, so my reactions will not be my first reaction to opening this. But some things that I really like, others that I'm like, why they choose to do it like that. So let's go. So yeah, the art of the box, really nice, really enjoy. Very sturdy. We have here on top of it laboratory, so this seems to be something new. I suppose it's replacing the monster board that we had in the first Nemesis, and here we see the larvae or larvae, I don't know. Then we have the rulebook that is massive, 32 pages. So hopefully there is some of the rules from the first Nemesis, and I don't have to memorize everything. Anyway, there is a video apparently from that teaches you the rules, so maybe that's the best thing to do. Then we have, like in the first Nemesis, room sheets, which is a helpful thing that you can quickly check the meaning of the rooms and what is the actions that you can do on those rooms. So this is helpful. Nonetheless, they are huge, and I would have preferred them to be like kind of a book or something, a small book as a player aid, because this is massive. Then we have a lot of punch boards. I'm not going through all of them, but apparently there is an elevator, so that could be interesting. And the rest is all the rooms. I see that we have some kind of vehicle here, and this I do not know, but it seems, yeah, that it will be kind of a circular thing, but I don't know what is. It seems to be for each player, because I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I suppose it's because we have more here, so I do not know for what it is. And here we have the eggs, just like in the first Nemesis. Then we have some new things as well. So this is new. The first Nemesis doesn't have this, and this as well. And then we have a first player token. Here it's what? It's a raccoon. In the first game it's a cat. Then we have here all the monster tokens that we'll be putting in the bag, and the rest is more rooms for the board. And then we have the different characters of the game. This is new, so I do not know. This seems to be some kind of objectives, and this is also new. The first game doesn't have any of this, but the rest, the player boards, seem to be similar. And here more player boards. These are the tiles that we put randomly in the different locations on the ship. And here we have more player boards. So this will be funny. This one already came out. The other one too. So we have here the sentry and the hacker. Very nice. Very curious to be playing with these new characters. Yeah, damn it. This is the dead bodies, I suppose, the tokens. I'll just put this on the side. Then we have the board that is massive. I think it's impossible for me to show you. Let me make some space in here, because it's almost impossible to show the entirety of the board. It's really massive, and it's a double-sided board. So actually I need to go through the rule book to understand which one is the initial part and not. But as you can see, it's massive. So this is one side of the I don't know, it doesn't seem like a ship, so I do not know. And this is the other side. As you can see, pretty big. But yeah, what I learned from the first Nemesis is that even though the board is also big, after you play once or twice, you kind of find your way around and you set up quite fast the game, you know. So here again we have all these nice dividers from Nemesis. The first game has it as well. And here we have a nice logo of Nemesis. But this is the first thing that I didn't like. So the bag is fine. It's like the one in the first game. But in the first game, in every slot, you have kind of an icon in the back. You see, like here, you would have an icon to tell you, okay, here it's where I need to put these pieces, and here it's where I need to put these pieces. I mean, this is fine, you know, like if I take everything, it's fine because, yeah, there's space for everything. But I just like to have a bit more of organization and know, okay, this goes here, and I know that this is the right place. But that's a problem of mine, and I was used to it in the first Nemesis. So yeah, the components pretty much the same as in the first one. I can open these ones. As you can see, this is the fire. Pretty nasty thing that can happen during the game. Seems to me exactly the same thing as the first game. Then we have, I don't know how you can call this. I have no idea. But this seems also to be exactly the same thing as in the first game. Then we have here ammo or a life, components that represent the ammo or the life. I will need teeth in here. There we go. Yeah, so nothing crazy. Very nice to the touch. And here we have the noise markers that are exactly the same as in the first Nemesis. Then we have new type of dices. So there is more than the ones that we used to have, I think, in Nemesis. Different colors at least, because the other ones are black or red, and now we have blues and an orange. So very curious to know what is that they represent. Nice weight, not super heavy, not super light. So yeah, really nice. Those are the bases for the different characters of the game. We'll put them afterwards. And here are the representation of, I forgot. It's something that sticks to you during the game, so I forgot. But they are a really nice glassy effect. This also represents as the marker that advances during the time of the game. So yeah, again, nice components. And these are the pins to put on those circular things that we saw in the components. And finally, we have this card that we will be using most of the times at the end of the game, that will show us if we are infected or not when we put our infection cards in here. And these are just the bases of, I suppose, the doors or any other thing. Then underneath, and these guys underneath, I totally forgot that I asked for sun drop. Is it sun drop? I think it is. Sun drop painting. And when I opened this, I was very impressed. Look at this. Look at this, is so pretty. This is way better than just having a gray miniature. And the characters as well, they are sun drop. Look, I mean, if not sun drop, they have some kind of wash. I don't understand a lot of painting, but this makes a miniature like way better. And they're all like that. So it was a very nice surprise to see all of that, because I totally forgot that I ordered them like that. Here is just the basis for each player, where you can put the cards, the item cards and so on that you collect along the game. So we have here 5, and let me give you a close-up of the different miniatures. They are very nice. I'll switch here. I'm very impressed, very satisfied with the result of these miniatures. And then, of course, on the bottom comes the big boys. And here you have the one that I suppose is the massive one. Look at this. I find it gorgeous. And this is a problem because currently there is the Awaken Realms, the Kings of Ruin going on, and Falls of Avalon, Tint and Grey. And I asked for grey miniatures. But after seeing this, I'm having an issue. This is very pretty. This really enhances all the detail of the miniature. Maybe for you guys that know how to paint, this is nothing, and you can do it with a simple wash, have the same effect. But since I do not know how to do it, for me, it is very pretty. Then we have the item cards. So this is the same thing as with the base game. So it's pretty much, but this is not the action cards yet. This is the items for the different characters, and then the item cards, they start here. So the different items, we have the crafted items, and here it's the ammo items, and I suppose that the health items comes in here. Night Stalker weaknesses. So I guess that these monsters are called Night Stalker. I do not know. So we have the Night Stalker, and then we have the other items and the health items. So I'm not going to show a lot of the content. Don't want to spoil a lot. So let's keep it like that. Here we have the action cards, but I suppose it is also the different characters cards. And it's been a while that I had Nemesis Lockdown there, because see, these are contamination cards. So what happens is that with this other accessory that I showed you previously, so you take one of these cards and you place it like this. There's kind of a hole. You place it like that, and then you have words. And so, for example, if you had this card at the end of the game, you would be infected, you would lose. So this is very interesting. I really like this, because you might win the game, like think that you win the game, and then you go and scan your contamination card, and in the end, you lose. And some people hate that, but I find that it's one of the main things that I like in Nemesis. So the art is Awaken Realms level. Really enjoy this art. Hopefully the gameplay will be as good as the first one, because Nemesis is one of my favorite games. And I bought Nemesis on retail, the base game, and then I saw that I was too late for Nemesis Lockdown Kickstarter. So I found a local store that was selling this version of the pledge. But I didn't know that. I forgot completely that it was Sundrop. So all these cards are like the different cards for the different characters. You can see through with the color that these ones are blue, then you have green and gray. These are all for the characters, are the cards that you will have on your hand and that you'll be able to use. Then we have here something new. So we have the objectives, but this, I do not know what it is. I suppose we also have a cooperative and solo only objective. So we have here, I suppose these are the normal objectives for a co-op game or even player versus player. Then we have the different events. These events can be really can really destroy you in no time. Character draft. I'm going to check what is this. Ah yeah, so these are the characters. So in the beginning of the game, you can decide to choose by yourself the character, or you can just shuffle them and draft one randomly. And then we have here computer actions. That this seems to be something new. Then we have the cards that define the order of the players. So yeah, this defines the order of the players. Not going to show this because it might spoil you. Yeah, not going to show any of this. Just show you that there is the serious wounds. So these wounds, you might die from this. Okay, so there is a limit for the amount of serious wounds that you can have, and after a certain amount, you will die. And here, there you go. Then here we have the solo and cooperative objectives. Never played Nemesis solo. I always played a two-player game, so me alone controlling two characters, and I think cooperatively, and I think the game really shines through in that type of game. Never played a game with other players where is semi-co-op. So yeah, these cards also seem to be new, and this seems to be some kind of player aid. And that's it. Okay, and then for the last cards that we have, and these are more events, okay, but these ones seem to have a different background from the other ones. No? Is it me? Maybe it's me. Yeah, they do. As you can see, there's two types of events. Okay, interesting. Do not know what can be. So there's two types of events apparently in this game. This is the monster attack, I suppose. So in this card, you always have an icon here upstairs. You have the type of monster that can do this action, and this is the event. So yeah, so these ones can also be very, very tricky to beat and can simply kill you. This is something new, Mars Surfer. So are we going on Mars on Nemesis Lockdown? Interesting. Like I told you, this was a pledge that I got from the local store. I do not know about anything of the story of Nemesis Lockdown. In Nemesis, the base game, you wake up from your cryo sleep and you wake up in the ship and you don't remember of anything in the ship. But here, I do not know what is the story. So I guess I'll figure it out. And that's it, guys. This is the unboxing of Nemesis Lockdown. And I actually maybe going to unbox as well this other character that comes with the game. The proof that this game has been put aside for too long. Look, the amount of dust. I should not show this on camera, but it is what it is. And so here it's simply another character that you have for the game. In this case, it's the medic, and you have all the cards associated, and as well the miniature. That also comes sun drop. I hope it's sun drop the term, otherwise I made a huge mistake during this entire video. It looks really nice. So yeah, that's it. This is Nemesis Lockdown, the last standalone game from Awaken Realms in this universe. Very curious to try and see if it lives not to the hype, but to the good reviews that it's having. I really enjoy the base game, so we'll see. And I'm really, really in love with these miniatures. So that's it, guys. If you like to see more of these videos, let me know in the comments what type of games you like to see. Don't forget also to subscribe to the channel. Follow me on TikTok and Instagram, and I'll see you next time.